United, who have reached an agreement in principle over a new 5-year contract. A deal is in the final stages of negotiation and set to be signed by the more lucrative offers from England and abroad to stay at Manchester United. More lucrative offers from England and abroad to stay at Manchester United.
Here's your transfer update.
Coming up on Good Morning Transfers, Manchester United are trying to sign 2 midfielders. Will they get them both over the line?
Agreement in principle over a new...
Time now for your transfer update.
Breaking news, and it comes from Manchester United, who have reached an agreement in principle over a new 5-year contract. A deal is in the final stages of negotiation and set to be signed.
Manchester United have signed a midfielder, but Darmesh, not who we thought.
Very good. It's an exciting signing, actually, because Manchester United are really excited about this signing. They've been scouting him for a while, and now it's official. The pictures are up. He's there, standing behind the desk, sitting behind the desk, signing the contract, is a Manchester United player.
Right, these pictures just into us in those cars are Manchester United's 2 new signings. They are now at Manchester United's training ground. Both will have medicals today. They're in the...
It's going to split the fan base, isn't it? You know, it will be. And I think that, you know, I sort of look at Ederson, who's 27, and we're going to pay about £40 million for him. And I think Bruno Guimaraes at Newcastle, who's 28, is probably going to be around £60 million. And I just think, you know, Bruno Guimaraes starts for Brazil, is Premier League proven. Ederson doesn't get in the Brazil squad, can't get in the Brazil squad, has never played in the Premier League. And it feels a little bit like signing Baleba instead of Anderson. You know, you're quite close to the price you don't want to pay. You're stupidly close to the price you don't want to pay for a player that's not as good as the player that's a little bit more expensive. Like, Bruno Guimaraes will cost £20 million more than Ederson. And he is 18 months older. But he's better. You know, Elliot Anderson and Tonali will cost you about £20 to £30 million more than Baleba. But they're better. And it feels like we might just do those types of deals. And also, look, I think in relation to Ederson, you know, I have to be balanced on this because it's a player that I've liked for a few years. I mean, this is not a Wilcox or Ineos signing. He has been scouted by United for many years. So if this goes...
Manchester United supporters have been sent into a frenzy following reports that Elliot Anderson and Ederson have arrived at Manchester United's Carrington training ground to undergo medicals ahead of a sensational £122 million double transfer. Although the club has yet to officially confirm the deals, the presence of both midfielders at the training complex has already sparked widespread excitement and speculation. Fans across the globe are reacting with a mix of shock and optimism, viewing this potential double signing as a major step in the club's ongoing rebuild. Anderson, widely regarded as one of the brightest young prospects in English football, is expected to inject energy, creativity, and versatility into United's midfield. His ability to carry the ball forward, operate between the lines, and contribute defensively makes him a valuable modern asset. At just 20-something, he represents the future, a player capable of developing into a key figure for years to come. In contrast, Ederson brings experience, composure, and tactical intelligence. Known for his calmness under pressure and excellent passing range, the Brazilian midfielder is seen as the ideal player to dictate tempo and provide balance. His presence could address one of United's most persistent issues in recent seasons, controlling games from midfield. The potential partnership between Anderson and Ederson has already generated significant buzz. On paper, it offers the perfect blend, youthful dynamism paired with seasoned control. If both players settle quickly, they could transform the structure of United's midfield and provide the foundation for a more consistent and competitive. However, caution remains among supporters. Medicals are a crucial step, but until official confirmation is released, the deals are not yet complete. Football fans have seen transfers collapse at late stages before, and many are choosing to remain cautiously optimistic. Even so, the mood around Old Trafford is undeniably shifting. Hope is growing, expectations are rising, and belief in a new era is beginning to take shape. Should these signings be finalized, they could mark the beginning of a transformative chapter for Manchester United that fans have been eagerly waiting for.